If you're looking at getting the trades like heating and air, plumbing, roofing, electrical, what do you need to know about your lifestyle and your relationships and your health? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Silverman coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. You know, I'll have people hit me up and they'll say, hey, Scott, I'm thinking about getting in the trades. Is it a good industry? And I'll say, yes, with an asterisk, right? With an asterisk, like a big asterisk. And here's the asterisk. You can ruin your health. You can ruin your relationships. You can ruin your finances by being in the trades. You're like, hey, Scott, really? Yeah, absolutely. Because here's what happens is the industries are built on bell curves. And there's the busy season where in heating and air, you could work from May till end of August and pretty much work as many hours as you want. And if you can take appointments, the companies will give them to you. And then what happens is leads become sparse, and so lead time becomes longer. So you might be able to close a deal in 90 minutes to 2 hours. In the summertime, it may take you 4 or 5 hours to close it in the fall or the winter, or even the spring. And so what happens is you have this disparity of time. Like you may be home for a couple hours one day, you may not be there. And so it's a mental fatigue being in sales, it's mental fatigue fixing stuff, it's mental fatigue being in traffic, it's mental fatigue keeping track of jobs. And so you have these problems where you go home, you're like, I just need to veg out. And the family's like, hey, we want spaghetti, we want food, we want to talk to you, how are you, we love you, you know, or we don't like you, we don't like you. And so you go through this up and down, like, maybe I'm not going to go to the gym tomorrow morning. So then you gain a bunch of weight, or you're like, it's easier to go through the drive-through. Heating and air was put on this planet to be unhealthy. It was put on the planet to have you create some problems in your life, and you do have to set some boundaries, right? So you're in a relationship and you're like, hey, I'm thinking about getting in this industry. It's lots of hours. It's lots of hours. And it doesn't matter the time of the year, and it can be very stressful, especially if you have like 10 or 15 jobs going in one pay period or 1 week. You're like, oh my goodness, I got to keep track of the Smiths, the Joneses, and you just go through the list, and you're like, oh, there's just too much for me to deal with. There's just too much going on. And then I got to go home and deal with problems. Oh my goodness. And then sales slump. And then you're like, now I got to get out of a sales slump. And like, you have to know that there is a lot that goes to being in the trades. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. It's an email publication. You will freaking love it because I wrote it, right? Be aware. If you're like, I want to get in the trades, you do need to sit down with your significant other and say, hey, look, here's the hours I'm probably going to have to work. Here's the things that I'm going to have to go through. Here's how we're going to have to work together. And you're going to have to get buy-in. Like the divorce rate in heating and air is crazy. The divorce rate in roofing, plumbing, electrical, in-home trades is crazy because it's the hours, it's the stress, it's the work. And if nobody ever tells you this, then you're like, well, it sounds like a good job. Don't get me wrong. It's a good job. You can make good money. You can make 6 figures as a heating and air tech. You can make 6 figures as a heating and air salesperson. You can make 6 figures as a plumber. You can make 6 figures as a roofer. Yes, you can make 6 figures, any of them. But realize there's a cost. There's an absolute cost to all of this. So my question for you is, what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up time with your family? Are you willing to give up some of your health? Are you willing to give up parts and pieces of your life? If you're not, that's okay. And you'll do fine. There's other industries, but be aware you have to have these conversations. You have to set these boundaries. You do want to look through, like, here's what I'm looking at. I'm giving you the truth. There's a couple months out of the year that, like, your family's not going to see you. And then there's a couple months out of the year where they're like, I hope you go sell stuff because we want to eat food. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it every time I send a video. You'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.